Hello and welcome to Ken Like Stuff. I'm Ken McKim. Thanks for joining me. And while you're here, please do not forget to like and subscribe for more content related to product reviews, tech in general, my book reviews, and also various alcohol and tea tastings. So for close to a year, I was using a pair of wireless headphones by a company called Hot and Cold. And I got them because they were super cheap. They were 15 bucks. But they sounded good enough. I'm not an audiophile, so I'm not looking for something with the best bass. I typically use my wireless headphones with my phone to listen to podcasts. And for that, they were fine. They were great. But they had the little band kind of connecting the two earpieces that fit around the back of your head, and then when you would take them off, they would kind of fold in on themselves in some sort of weird electronic geometric puzzle. And the process of kind of always opening them up and unfolding them, as it were, wreaked havoc on the plastic parts, and so it kind of broke. Didn't even make it a full year despite my best efforts, and I'm very careful with my electronics. But again, they were 15 bucks. However, since I had some rewards points at Best Buy and there was some very aggressive pricing over the holidays, I decided to make the jump to a quote-unquote truly wireless pair of earbuds. And that's where I picked up these. These are the Jabra Elite 65T, not to be confused with the Jabra Elite 65T Active, which are sweatproof, basically, is the difference. These are a great size. I like them. They don't stick too far out from my ears while I'm wearing them. They're very light, and they're okay to wear for extended periods of time. I love how when you take them out of the charging case, they automatically reconnect to whatever device you have paired with. You can see that blue light just pops right on. That means it's connected. The charging case itself has a nice matte black finish, so it doesn't pick up a lot of fingerprints. It's nice. It feels like a little pebble. Every part of this is lightweight too. It doesn't feel like anything. You might have noticed in that video that I put a little red piece of foil on the right earbud because, take a look, you can see where it's kind of engraved in the earpiece, right or left, but that's hard to see in different lighting conditions. And I was forever trying to put them in the wrong ear or in the wrong side on the charging case. I'm a bit of a dumbass, oh well. However, these earbuds fit really well. I use them every day, sitting there with them in my ear for an hour. It's fine. It's not really uncomfortable at all. And it comes with the standard different size tips, so you can customize to an extent until you get a fit that's right for you. Also, another cool thing you can do with this is if you only want to use one earbud, you can, as long as it's the right earbud. I do that a lot. If I'm having trouble falling asleep at night and my mind is just doing its stupid depression, anxiety thing and not shutting up, if I'm listening to a podcast or one of my meditation apps, that can help me fall asleep. However, it's kind of inconvenient to wear two earbuds to bed because I'm a side sleeper, so I sleep on my left side. So I'm always having this, headphone or earbud or whatever just kind of being jammed into my skull. This way I don't have to worry about it anymore, which is great. So I just put the right one in, and sleeping on my left side is not a problem that way, and I can calm my stupid brain down and fall asleep, and it's great. It comes with its own app, and the app is okay. It's fairly bare bones, actually, and you have some different soundscapes that you can choose from to emphasize different parts of the sound signal depending on the kind of thing you're listening to, whether it's music, etc. I don't really use any of them. There is also a hear-through option that will allow you to hear more of the ambient noise around you thanks to the built-in microphones. And I don't use that feature much either because I use my headphones to help manage my anxiety, and so I use them to block out all the outside noises around me. I don't want to hear anyone else around me. So, and on that respect, these do very well. It's a tight enough seal in my ear to where it really does block out everything else around me when I'm just listening to my podcasts. And they really do fit nicely. Let's dump them out here. And when I put them in, you put them in with the little pointed part. See here, you've got there's the pointy part right there. That's the microphone. So put those in pointing towards your mouth. And they fit okay. I mean, they're kind of bulky, but they fit in your ear. What do you want? There's electronics, and they're not to the point where they're perfectly flush in your ears like a hearing aid, although I'm sure that's coming in a few years. As far as the microphone quality, I've been told it's okay. I've made a few phone calls on it and haven't had any real complaints or anyone saying I sound like I'm in a tunnel. So it's kind of a fun feature that I definitely could not do on my hot and cold earphones because they sucked. The audio quality was bad on the microphone part. The other great thing about these is that you can pair them to more than one device at the same time. Couldn't do that with my hot and cold ones. With these, with the Jabra, I have them paired with both my iPhone and my iPad, and they automatically connect to both devices when both devices are in range. And I can use them immediately on either device, which is great. Battery-wise, you can get through an entire day without having to recharge. I have found that typically speaking, after using them for an hour straight, the battery percentage has dropped by between 11 and 13%. That's not bad, I don't think. And they do have a quick charge feature to where you can get it back up to an hour's worth of battery life after just charging them for 15 minutes. So that's really good. Again, sound quality, good enough. I primarily listen to podcasts, so I probably have a much different threshold for what is good than audiophiles might. Pricing on this varies quite a bit. Like I said, I got them for a song because of my Best Buy rewards that I had, and again, aggressive holiday pricing. You typically see them for around $170. My advice is to wait a little longer and maybe the price will permanently drop at some point, or if you're going to splurge, I would suggest that this is a good brand to splurge on. They consistently get high reviews no matter where you are looking at those reviews, whether it's on Amazon or Best Buy site or wherever. So I will go ahead and put links down below to the places where you can pick these up currently. If you have any questions for me, please send them to me, ken@openandshutreviews.com. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave here today. It really does help out my channel. And thanks for stopping by. Until next time, I'm Ken McKim. You take care and enjoy your stuff.